Okay, let's pay more attention this time around. Right, this is 3. Okay, we got a confirmation on that one. That's 1. I don't know. Was that 5? It could have been more, too. Can I redo this one? Because that would be very interesting if it's like... maybe the horizontal lines count differently than the vertical ones? Because this was 1. Maybe this could also mean 1, but it could also mean 2 or something? I don't know, let's see. Why was that 3? I thought it was 2. Oh, crap, no. That was 8. Right? So it's this. It's the 3 with the vertical line. Horizontal line. So maybe the horizontal line means 5? Oh, that was 8, we said. That was 6. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Not yet, anyway. One. Okay, that's definitely 1. That's 8. We already know this. Okay, good. So this time it was 7? Why does that change? Or is it a different symbol, maybe? Maybe this thing here is different, and it's just very subtle. That doesn't tell us much. That's an interesting one, though. We're gonna be here a while, folks. That's 4. Huh. 4. I wonder why. Because it's... No, I don't know. So the horizontal line is indeed 5. So why is it if it is crossed? Which we had before somewhere. Didn't we? Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's move on. Right, that's 8. Okay, good. Because that is 3 and that is 5. So it's added up and it's 8. That would make sense. One. Okay, good. 3. It is 6. Cool. So there's more ways to write 6. That's confusing. Who thought of this? 6. 1, yes. So, is this round? I wish I could see it down there, but the game won't let me. I think it's just a little lens thing, right? It is round. It isn't like the 3, only inverted. So that was 2. That was definitely 2. Okay, got him. Reset. Six. Okay, yeah. So that was 6. Right. The horizontal and the vertical line, that makes sense. So far, I understand. But the trickier ones I don't get. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that was 7. Also makes sense, because we have the horizontal line, which is 5, and we have this lens thing, which is 2. So that's 7 then. 7. What numbers do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there a 0? Maybe just an empty square. But there were others too. Let's see if there are any more in here that we haven't seen yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, good. That was 8. That's 5, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's 4. Yeah. I don't know if that has anything to do with the horizontal and vertical lines. But I'm just gonna count that as its own symbol and not a combination of the 5 and 1. I don't think. Yeah, because we do have that other symbol with the horizontal line and this one, which makes 9. So that must be its own symbol then. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. One. Yes. I think we have them all now. 8. Mm-hmm. 3. Don't think there's a 0. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we're good here. So now let's take a look at this other piece of paper here and figure out this I have never seen before. What is this? Maybe that is... Well, if it's 0, then this would make no sense. So that is 8. How can we make this happen here? If that is 8, I presumed that the bigger one is a 2. But maybe it's only a 2 if it's pointed in this direction. Because this is 3, And I would assume that the 1 dot is a 1. As for this, I mean, I wrote it down as this thing. So it must depend on the orientation of in some way. What is this? This is 6, right? Yeah, it is 6. So that is 2. That is 1, which would make it 3. Then this one would be 3, maybe? Let's see. I'm just gonna jot that down again. I'm gonna call this 2 and 1. 2, 1, 3. Does that make sense in any way? Where can we test that? This is 1. Aha. So it doesn't... This is 1, and this... Maybe this is 0, if it's oriented over there. Maybe the dot doesn't have to do anything with anything. Maybe it's just a center point. And if this is... What was this? 8. Maybe this is 4 then. 2 things pointing down. Could be 4. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay, well. I think it just clicked. So this would be 1, 2, 10. This would be 10? It might be 10. I'm going to copy this down as well. Okay, so we have the center point. So if this thing were here, would that be 0? Or is it... Well, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no 9 in there. Well, of course there isn't, because you don't need it. You just go... For 9, you go 2 down and 1 here, then you have 9. Like you're doing here, you have 2 at the top right, and 2 at the bottom, which would be 8, plus 2 is 10. I've never seen the symbol before. It could be 10, I don't know. Well, I didn't mean to do that. So let's see. Zoom out, please. Thank you. So that is 3. Okay, that doesn't work out in my favor. Why is that 3? If that is 1. Three plus 1 is 4, but this is 6. This is interesting. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. What do we know? We know that this is 1. I just thought it would be circled around the center dot. Right? And it goes in this direction, maybe? If it goes in this direction, then this wouldn't be 4. What would that be if it went in this direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Then that would make that 12, 14. But we know that this is 8. So this must be 2 4s then. If indeed the center point doesn't do anything. This is giving me a headache. This is 5. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, you'd think that this would be down and up here because this is 1. But it's down and over there, and this is 3, as we learned from here. So... maybe maybe the second one isn't the same value as the first? What would that... That could work out to anything. Could work out to 1 to 7, or 2 to 6, and so on. There must be some sort of thing I'm missing. 6. This should be 1, and this should be 3. Judging by this. It is 6, right? Yeah, it is 6. So that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna take a picture of this and maybe figure it out a little bit later, because maybe a new set of eyes, a fresh set of eyes, will do wonders for that. We've figured out the basic thing. The left row. The right row, not so much. Have you tried writing them out in number order, leaving gaps for the numbers you don't know? I find that helps me. Well, these we already know. If you just came here, I don't know how long you've been watching. Parker Solem Sevier, thank you so much for joining in, by the way. Hope you're having a good day, and it's great to have you here. So these numbers we know. This is 8, this is 1, this is... Well, we don't know this, but we inferred it to be 10, but let's ignore this one. This is 5, this is 3, so 5 plus 3 equals 8. And then we have 6, because the vertical line is 1 and the horizontal one is 5. These things are what's weird, because it appears the numbers change values in the way I figured them to work. That might not be the case how they work, so I'm just gonna come back to that at a later time. What do we have here? Ooh, nice creatures, a nice lampion here. As for the scripture here, they have way more symbols than we have. They have, I think, 35 it was. So I don't think we can read that. Ooh, it's one of those things, only smaller. Okay. I actually know this game well, but I'm not here to spoil. That's very appreciated. Ooh, we have numbers here. That's 6. That's... what was that? I think it's 7, yeah. But it's mostly scratched out. Let's try that birdcage or whatever it is.
Terekoi Danni, Kibayem Revat, Alroyem Be Tig Tavom, Gabodona Gayem.
Right. That really gives you pause. Pa. Okay, I had no idea what that means, but it seems like this is some sort of apparition device. Or a... what's it called? A VHS tape player or whatever, only in Dunny. So what do we have here? This is something we haven't learned yet. Ooh, it's like a kiwi, only not. Uh-huh. Those are numbers. Well, if this was upside down, it would be a 4, but this we haven't seen. Maybe it's an F. This person received an F on their test. Okay, it's a shame. Oh, what would those symbols be? I wonder if there are any double in there. But they do look sufficiently different from each other. And even if we knew the things, I don't think the scripture translates directly into English. Huh. Okay, well, we sort of know the numbers now. At least the left ones. As for this, I have no clue. We'll figure that out once we get to it. Indeed, there's a separate phonetic system entirely. Okay, so there's no point in even trying to figure out if this is an A and this is a B and this is a C. Okay, yeah. Can we go down here? No, because there's no bubble. Where should we go next? I'm just gonna put the pen and paper away. And maybe, everybody, let's take a quick break because we're half an hour overdue and I need to stretch a little. My back is hurting. We'll be back in give or take 5 minutes. I hope you'll stick around. We'll do more of Riven for another hour until 8 p.m. Central European summertime, so more or less an hour now. And we'll be right back. Hope you're having a great time so far. I'm having a blast, even though I don't understand anything. But that's the point. So without further ado, I'm just going to pause here for 5 minutes and we'll be right back.